Welcome to EduFacts Lab, the home of amazing facts, educational facts, and mind-blowing discoveries that make your brain shout, "Wait, what did I just learn?" Today, we're hopping across the pond to explore a country where royalty meets weird traditions. Red phone boxes still exist, and the weather has more mood swings than a soap opera. Yep, it's time for 25 fun, weird, and unknown facts about the UK, with a full serving of history facts, science facts, and a dash of psychology facts to tickle your curious soul. Let's begin with a hook strong enough to wake the Queen's corgis. 1. Big Ben isn't actually the clock. Mind-blowing fact alert. Big Ben is not the name of the clock or the tower. It's the name of the bell inside the tower. The tower itself? Officially called the Elizabeth Tower. The next time someone says, "Look, it's Big Ben," you have permission to politely correct them like a royal nerd. 2. London has more Indian restaurants than Mumbai. Yup, the UK's capital city has more Indian restaurants than India's biggest city. Chicken tikka masala is even considered a national dish. Colonialism, served with naan. 3. The Queen, now King, legally owns all the swans. In certain stretches of the Thames, all unmarked mute swans technically belong to the Crown. So yes, feeding them without permission makes you a royal freeloader. 4. The UK is home to the world's oldest underground metro, the London Underground, aka the Tube, opened in 1863. Back then, people rode steam-powered trains underground while wearing top hats. Peak steampunk. 5. People in the UK drink 165 million cups of tea per day. That's roughly 20 times more tea per person than Americans drink. No wonder the British stay so calm. They're basically 80% Earl Grey. 6. The shortest war ever fought was by the UK in 1896. Britain fought the Sultanate of Zanzibar. The war lasted just 38 minutes. Moral of the story: never challenge someone who wears powdered wigs and owns 90% of the map. 7. Oxford University is older than the Aztec Empire. Oxford began teaching students in 1096. The Aztec Empire? Founded around 1325, which means your British professor is older than ancient pyramids. At least spiritually. 8. The UK has a village called Dull. It's twinned with a town called Boring. Yes, this is a real thing. Dull, in Scotland, is officially paired with Boring, in Oregon, USA. Together, they host an annual Dull and Boring Day. Fun learning, irony level, expert. 9. Scotland's national animal is the unicorn, not a joke. They chose a mythical horse with a horn to represent strength, purity, and majestic stubbornness. Also, probably because dragons were taken. 10. The UK invented the internet. Sorta. The World Wide Web was invented by Tim Berners-Lee, a British computer scientist. That means every meme, cat video, and email scam? Thank you, Britain. And also, we blame you. 11. There's a law that says it's illegal to die in the Houses of Parliament. It's not enforced, obviously. But technically, if you die in there, you're eligible for a state funeral. So next time you're feeling faint, aim for Westminster. 12. British accents change every 25 miles. Unlike the US, where people often sound similar over hundreds of miles, the UK has tons of regional accents crammed into a small space. Liverpool, Manchester, London, Newcastle, each with their own flavor. It's like accents on turbo mode. 13. The NHS is more loved than the royal family. According to multiple surveys, the National Health Service is the most trusted institution in the UK, even more than the monarchy or the BBC. Free healthcare, national treasure. 14. There are more chickens than people in the UK. The UK population is around 67 million, but chickens? Over 100 million. So technically Britain is ruled by poultry. 15. The UK has over 1,500 castles. From haunted ruins to fairy tale fortresses, Britain is basically a real-life Game of Thrones. Minus the dragons, and hopefully less betrayal. 16. Queen Elizabeth sent her first email in 1976 before Gmail, before smartphones. The Queen was already emailing. That's some serious tech facts royalty. 17. London's black cabs. Have to memorize 25,000 streets. To become a licensed black cab driver, you must pass the knowledge. An intense memory test covering every street and landmark in central London. Basically a psychology exam disguised as a driving license. 18. Britain once had a pirate radio station on a war fort. In the 1960s, DJ rebels broadcasted music from an abandoned sea fort in the English Channel. The government didn't like it, but the people loved it. Rock and Roll Rebellion, British edition. 19. You can visit a town named No Place. Located in County Durham, no place is an actual place, which means when you say, "I'm going nowhere," it could be literal. 20. Shakespeare invented over 1,700 English words, including eyeball, fashionable, and swagger. So yes, the guy who wrote in the Old English basically invented your TikTok captions. 21. UK weather is wildly unpredictable. You can experience sun, rain, fog, wind, and hail, all before lunch. Brits are trained from birth to carry an umbrella, sunscreen, and emotional support jacket at all times. 22. The Tower of London has guard ravens, with Job security. They even have names in official records. If the ravens ever leave the tower, legend says the kingdom will fall. Basically feathered bodyguards of British stability. 23. Henry VIII had 6 wives and an online dating vibe. He literally changed the church so he could get a divorce. This guy swiped left on 2 queens by beheading them. History facts, dark but fascinating. 24. Every British Prime Minister gets a cat. The Chief Mouser of Downing Street is a real job, currently held by a cat named Larry. He's outlasted 4 Prime Ministers. Now that's leadership. 25. There are over 30 dialects in the UK, and they're all right, from Cockney rhyming slang to Welsh musical tones. UK English is not one language. It's a linguistic buffet. And yes, every single one still sounds cooler than your fake British accent. And there you have it, dear viewers. 25 mind-blowing, unknown, funny, and fascinating facts about the United Kingdom, delivered with a British twist. If you enjoyed this roller coaster of educational facts, history facts, tech facts, AI facts, health facts, and psychology facts, all wrapped in a Union Jack of fun learning, then you know what to do. Subscribe to EduFacts Lab, where your curiosity gets tea, biscuits, and a royal upgrade. Hit that bell so you don't miss our next journey. Maybe across time, space, or inside your own amazing brain. Until next time, stay curious, stay cheeky, and never trust the British weather forecast.